Alright, what's up, guys? I still have clothes all over the floor, still in the hooded bathrobe, but we have a light on. So I'm only like 50% goblin. I'm half goblin, half human. I am moving up in the world. So, last time I did the Trix All Flowers Spring Edition, and these are almost done. And I want to do a specific, very interesting one next. And this is going to start a series. We have Trix Minis. When I was at the store getting groceries, there were three of these, I think they had at Aldi's. I really don't remember the other. I want to say one is cinnamon toast crunch. Don't remember. Um, but there's two other boxes of minis downstairs. So we're gonna try these minis. I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, I think they're gonna suck, right? And for the exact reason that the special Trix Sunflower edition was kind of shitty. So don't get me wrong, it's still good because it's still Trix. Tricks are amazing, but the problem was they were just small. Uh, they absorb the milk too quickly. They get it doesn't have a good mouth feel. It's like dense cereal doesn't do very good. It kind of starts turning into oatmeal at that point. Most people are generally like a cereal or an oatmeal person. I like both. But it's like when I want cereal, I don't want like a mushy clump, you know? So that's why things like honeycombs and Fruit Loops and Apple Jacks do so well. It's because they are kind of hydrophobic, so they don't just immediately get mushy. They kind of fend off the milk for a while, and then on top of that, they have a lot of space, so it doesn't clump up into a big clumpy mess. And that's kind of what the Trix did. These guys, because essentially what happened, so their flowers, they became these because all those flowers are just one circle surrounded by six other circles. So they broke apart into circles. And I feel like this is pretty much just going to end up the same way. So there's two reasons I wanted to do these back to back. One is to like compare and see if my theory is correct. The other is because I mentioned in the last video that I went through a dark period of my life where I'd let the inner child die and I couldn't see Tricks anymore because I don't know if you guys know, but Tricks are for kids, and you're an adult, you can't see Tricks. They actually just look like this. There was a very, very dark period of my life where I couldn't see the shapes in Tricks. I don't know what happened, man. But like literally they just looked like a bunch of colored balls, like kicks, not Tricks. But I'm happy to say that my inner child is alive and well. When I look at uh regular Tricks, I can see the shapes again. So now I'm curious to see what Tricks must be like as an adult, right? Because not only are they multicolored little balls, adults with no child and soul see, but they're much smaller, so it's like size comparison, right? All right, here we go. One thing that's nice about General Mills bags, because we've talked about me doing the a lot of the generic stuff, is man, I'll tell you what, those generic cereal bags are like impossible. They have like freaking adhesive that's better than is what Boeing is using doors on their fucking airplane. You can't get that shit open, so you just end up ripping down the whole side of the bag, and then you just got a box full of cereal, and you're like, man, this is a mess. So while I fully support getting generic cereals and food because of the price and often the quality, the packaging is always a pain in the ass. Like, I am gonna be completely honest. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but there have been times in the past where I was looking at a generic version and a brand name, and I paid the extra dollar for the brand name just so I didn't have to get fucking scissors to cut it open, you know? Alright. They're just too small. These balls are too small. I need bigger balls. I much prefer to have larger balls, be kick size balls. It's straight up like eating Dippin' Dots. They're almost the exact same size as Dippin' Dots. It's better than the spring edition, right? Because I said I need big balls in my mouth. And these balls were tiny balls. I could fit a lot more balls in my mouth with these ones, but it just wasn't as pleasurable for me. I prefer the bigger. Hmm. I'm pleasantly surprised. These minis aren't as bad as I thought they were gonna be. I'd still take regular Trix over Trix minis, but I'd take Trix minis over Trix Springtime All Flowers edition. Hmm. I think someone said you gotta get 8 minutes for max monetization. Now, I've literally never thought about that when doing a video, but I just look at the time and I was 20 seconds away. So it occurred to me. I was like, you know what? Yeah, alright. See you next video. Bye.